So Rochdale 13 with Alan Kilshaw ahead of Sunday's game with London Broncos. First off, I just want to touch on the Swinton Lions result. You were obviously pleased with the win and how courageous the lads were. Have you looked at it in more depth since?
Yeah, I had a good review, positive review. I think the lads were a lot more focused last week on the game, probably less talk on Love Island and more about the game and what we needed to do, and you could see that. I thought there was a few things that went against us on the day, through fault of our own, and a couple of calls or whatever it may be, and the focus was there. And in 2012 we were still confident we could see out the result. We know this team can come back. It'd be nice to start on the front foot and not have to do that one week, but we do make it difficult on ourselves. But yeah, it was positive, and like I say, I said on the day, we let 28 points in, 4 points or 6 points with penalties, and I thought we defended quite well. I didn't think their tries were great. A couple of tries that we should have stopped, kick tries. Atkins' first try was a little bit soft as well defensively, and the Murphy one, we feel Kev was taken out in the air, and possibly there was a knock on, and we were a bit unlucky there. It was a real good chase back from Joe. So on the whole, it was a good victory, and we didn't have much opportunity in good ball either. So the chances we did get, particularly second half, we burnt a few in the first half. So we spoke about that this week, and we want to kick on and learn from that and perform on the weekend against a very good London side.
And one player who wasn't available for that game through no fault of his own was Lewis Galbraith. He's recently had that ban overturned, that game ban. How delighted are you with that result? Not just for you having a player like that in your squad, but for Lewis as a person.
Yeah, mate, I just think justice has been done. Common sense has prevailed. It's been a tough process. We speak about player welfare all the time. It's been 8 weeks. It's been 8 weeks hanging over that. He's a young man. And disappointed with certain elements of what's gone on, including the press element where it was printed all over his local paper. I know he's suffered some abuse, and his mum works at a school in Oldham as well, and we feel a couple of things could have been done a lot different. The process needs to be looked at. I'm not going to say too much about the case, but the evidence was inconsistent. We were very surprised it went to a tribunal, and then surprised on the first verdict. But Adam, the rest of the board worked hard, and the right results come out in the end, and we can put it to bed now. I don't think there's any winners in cases like that. It's disappointing is Lewis missed a game last week, and he's one of our strike players. We got beat by 2 points or whatever in that game, and one of your best strike players isn't playing, then I'm sure there would have been more questions asked. So I think the process, the rules in place need looking at, but we're very happy with the outcome that Lewis can play this week. Hopefully be able to put it behind us now. It's been tough on him, but we've got a good group here, and they stuck united with him. So's the board, and so's the coaching staff, and everyone deserves credit for that.
And you mentioned that unity. Is that something that you've been especially pleased with, because you've gone through some tough periods this season, a losing run, and some things have gone against you, but they've always seemed to have stuck together through everything?
Yeah, look, probably touched on it when we got beat by Dewsbury. There was a little bit of arguing and behind the sticks or whatever, and it's probably the first time that we've done that all year. And we spoke about it on the Tuesday after that, and the lads, it's not us, the united group. Like you say, we went 10 in a row and we stuck together, and that's something we pride ourselves on, and it'll be needed. We're not out of the woods yet. It's going to be tough. We've got 9 games left. They're all going to be tough games now, and every game is high pressure, and sometimes you're going to be a little bit flat or whatever, and sometimes it's not a team performance that gets you through, it's an individual performance, or vice versa. So that unity in the group and that togetherness is really strong at this club, and it's something, the culture here that we pushed, and the players that we recruited as well were in our thoughts when with that in mind when we got them in pre-season. And it's a good group. There's no cliques in the group, and there's no individuals, and the staff and everyone all buy into the same thing.
And you go up against a very good London side this weekend. You went close at their place before a 10-15 minute blowout at the end. Will you take anything from that game, or is it completely different? It's a different end of the season, and you're both going for different goals?
Well, we can take a little bit out of it. They'll have some players playing who played that day. They've got a couple of players back, and they've been on a great run themselves. And you know, they're a good side, and I'm sure they'll cause some Super League teams problems in the next phase. It's more about us this week and performing. I think we've done well against these teams, these full-time teams, and I think we've done well against these teams with, you know, bigger budgets. We just need to try and get over the line. You know, we're not causing upset for a while, and that's something in our thoughts. You know, we're going to go out there and play to win, and you know, they've got some real threats across the park. A couple of good half-backs, good pack, so we know it's going to be a tough challenge, but you know, these lads are up for the challenge, you know, coach's up for the challenge, and it's an exciting game, and it's our last, you know, home game of the regular season. That game we played away, we'll learn lessons from. I think the last 15 minutes, last 10 minutes really hurt us, whether it's a pitch and, you know, their full-time status, and we didn't have much ball in the second half, so we can take some lessons out of that. We need to complete our sets, we need to be smart, our kick game needs to be, you know, spot on, and make sure we're not giving penalties away.
And just on the team, you're missing some experienced players last week, the likes of Gary Midler's, Alfrey and Miles Greenwood out. Is there any update on the fitness of those and other players?
Oh look, not those three won't be playing this week. We've got a couple touch and go. We're pretty busted. We were still busted, but we'll see how we pull up Thursday and Saturday, and put a strong 17 out there. It's going to compete, and it's going to go for a win.